Having a bit of a play around today. Having a good old mess around with pellets, see which ones are best and which ones are terrible. When you watch the video, the scope isn't actually zeroed in. I'm just aiming for one aim point and see how these pellets actually react. Some you'd be interested in, and some are absolute terrible. So enjoy.
Point here. This is the Hades 10.34s. I'm going to put them against the exact heavies, Diablo exact heavies. So these aren't too bad today. Oh, there's a flyer. They're flying now. So that was 12 shots on there. And let's put JSB Diablo heavies on now. Let's pick a spot and see how different these are. Right there. These are exactly the same weight pellets. So I haven't really zeroed this in. I'm just literally picking a point to aim and just showing you what the coverage is. They're both exactly the same weight pellet. And that's it. That's 14 shots on that as well. So there's your Hades, that bit there. And there's your JSB's exact heavies, 10.34s on both. So you can see the difference in between pellets. But obviously not every rifle is going to be the same. Some people are going to like Hades, but personally this rifle seems to like the JSBs. So now we have got Barracuda 8s, which are 8.44 grain, against FTTs. So H&N, again, these are the field trophy targets at 8.64. Just see how these perform. 14 shots again on each, and aim for there. So I haven't zeroed this in, so I'm just going to aim for the same spot every single time. So these aren't too bad. Well, look at it. Very similar to the FT grouping. They're just slightly lighter than the FT. Let's say that was the Barracuda 8s. And now we're going to put in the FTTs. So not hitting quite as hard by the sounds of it. Tighter grouping. There you are, 14 of them. So there's the one, that's your Barracuda 8s, and that's your FTT, H&N FTTs. So not much difference between them. I'd probably say barricade rate's probably a bit tighter grouping. So here we are going to shoot Diablo exacts, and they are 7.87 grain. So probably the lightest ones I actually use. So we pick that bit there. Let's go there. Remember, I haven't zeroed this in. I'm just using it as it is. So you'll see what groupings are like. I'm just using it as it is. So you'll see what groupings are like. These are probably a bit too light for my rifle. It's not doing too bad a grouping, it's more vertical than anything else. Not too much spin on them. It's not too bad a grouping actually. Compared to the Hades are terrible. It's not too bad a grouping actually. Compared to the Hades are terrible. And the Diablo Heavies are not recorded. So now what we're going to do, we'll go on this one here. We're going to try out some slugs. We've got H&N 10 grain and Zan 10 grain. H&N 10 grain are first. So let's pick a spot. We'll go for here. I'd say this hasn't been zeroed, so it's just basically showing what it is. These are H&N slugs, 10 grains. I've actually turned the power down to about 15 foot-pounds on this. I want to get more accurate, nearer to 12 foot-pounds for everybody. So basically I'm getting pellet on pellet here, just to the right, just to here, this is where they're hitting. If you look close enough you can see that one was a bit, that's 14 on that, that's the H&Ns. Now we're going to do the Zans, 10 grain. So let's pick a spot, let's go here. Oh, that was over the top. We'll have to go down a bit, let's go onto this bit here. These are actually tighter than H&Ns today. Oh, that's it. Yeah, 14 shots. Zans. H&N. Zans, probably about the same. Zans are probably a little bit tighter. So here we have, I've got my FTs, which are 9.57 grain. Which I do like these FTs for some reason. Well, my gun does anyway. So let's pick that spot there. Shooting a little bit high because I haven't zeroed it. So we know which pellets my gun likes. This is the tightest one out of all of them. my fault there. So I should say this is actually at 25 metres, which is 30 yards. So out of all of them, I would definitely say the FTs are the best ones for this. Right, what we've got here for a bit of fun is spitfires and jackals, and I'll show you the tins at the end to what we look like. Spitfires are alright for a bit of plinking and a bit of vermin control. Jackals are just a gimmick pellet, to be honest, but let's see what they're like, shall we? Let's choose this one. First one's up for Spitfires. So I haven't zeroed this in. This is just based, I'm going to use the same aim point to see where we land. Oh, crikey. And these are Spitfires, and this is only 25 metres, 30 yards. I think we're on about a 6-inch. Oh, crikey, that missed the target completely there. So if you're a mouse at this stage, I think you're pretty safe. Or a rat. I don't think I've actually got one. So, oh, crikey. So, oh, crikey. Oh, getting nearer. Getting further. And that's 14 shots of Spitfires. Absolute useless. So if anyone wants 2-3 tins of Spitfires, I've got them, minus about 40-50 pellets. So now we've got jackals. Let's have a look. Let's go where we're going to go with jackals. Let's go here. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Better than a bloody Spitfire. It's still not very tight compared to FTs. About 3-inch difference at the moment. Still not very tight. Fuck, that was miles off. So these are just a gimmick pellet. They're supposed to be spiralled and what have you, but they were not as bad as the Spitfires, considering my aim point was there. And I'd got them up here, I'd got them going over here, up over around here and everything. These are actually better than the Spitfires. Which, to be honest, Spitfires, shit. Pardon my French. Crap. So, here we have got Powerballs against RWS Super field lines. Powerballs are another bit of a gimmick. They've got like a brass little ball in the end of it, or a copper little ball in the end of it, so we'll see how we go. I don't normally use them, I've just been given them, so I thought I'd test them. So, aim point, I think, is going to be here. Not too bad. Actually, oh. I'm quite impressed with these Powerballs. It's the first time I've really used them. So that's Powerballs. And let's put the RWS Super Fields in now. Where are we going to aim? Let's go for this bit here. Oh, I say different sound completely. He's actually quite nice. It's the tightest group out of all of them. It's the tightest group out of all of them. Be surprised, mate. Be surprised, mate. Crikey. So there you go. Tightest group out of everything here. These RWS Superfields. I'll have to check what weights they are. They weren't hitting as hard as normal, but compared to probably about the same as the FTTs. There's the FTTs there, and there's the about the same. So yeah, right, okay, bit of fun there. Let's get this set up properly now then. But there you go. So there's your Barracuda 8s, there's your FTTs, and there's your exact 7.87s. That was your GSB heavies, and that was your Hades.
That was a pellet test. So at the bottom here, Spitfires, absolute no-no. Hades, a little bit better. Jackals, which really surprised me, which are like spiraled and God knows what, pointed. They weren't too bad from Emerex. Then your Diablo heavies, yeah. These two I'd say about on par. Normal Diablos and field FTTs. Then Barracuda 8s coming in third-ish. Then at the top, Barracuda FTs and Superfields. So yeah, Superfields and the Barracuda FTs, not much in them. I'd probably go for these actually, because the about the same weight as the FTs, just a little bit more accurate. Saying that, there's not much in it. So yeah, let's say this is what suited my rifle. Not everybody's rifles are going to be the same. Just remember that. But yeah, this is what mine seem to like, and yeah, enjoy. Let's say if you like the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, and all the whatchamacallits, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.